Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. This is Willie Castro. Yeah, that's fouled off. Castillo was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. Got him swinging. Twins don't. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Yelly set down on strikes.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Jose Altuve, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Two.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
One out, runner at second. So in now for Cleveland, Juan Soto, second in the American League in home runs. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. For some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Matt Olson down. Fastball for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jose Miranda digs in now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Clips the corner, strike 1. Miranda hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. The 1-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Ernie Clement. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, here's Jose Ramirez. Lopez back to work. Fought off foul. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2. Ball.
Fastball is outside.
2-2.
Next one is off the plate. And the count's full. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Nice play. To first. And they get the out. Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Trey Turner at the plate. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Turner matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike. Misses the sweeper.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wallner makes the grab on the run. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the DH, Harrison Bader. That's out to center field. Buxton in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle, the next Twin up to hit. And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
No, that's inside.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the. Move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Yelich recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And now it's 1-2. He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle moving under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Ball.
That
No,
one
that
misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wallner batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground at first, Olsen handles the chance, and he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Miranda. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Long gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 32nd of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's in there. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the pitch to Olsen.
1-2.
Ripped towards third. Lewis throws to first. And Olsen is set down. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That's in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Foul ball there.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And 1-2. That's inside.
That's in.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here's Trey Turner. Up and in.
That's a
ball
ball.
1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Manny Machado. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Castillo back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Almost
That's
got
a
him.
ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering
that's
is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The Twins trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Slider misses outside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Clement swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That to right. Soto going after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Byron Buxton. First offering, and it just misses. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Clement makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Yelich, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Bazana recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And a swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Castro on the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Travis Bazana. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Bader started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Soto makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike. The Twins down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Castro now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
Just missed.
High.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing across here. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Hunter Gaddis warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa warming up as well. The 0-1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. He's already homered here in this one.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Tying run at the plate. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And now here is Jose Miranda. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, not close.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
This one high in the air to left center. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Mason Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's high.
Just missed. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Miranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. That just misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Topa.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's a high chopper. On to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now, Trey Turner. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Xavier Edwards. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one almost got him. And that one sliced foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's towards center. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. And Manny gets a piece. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they still lead at 3-2. So remaining in the game defensively, Xavier Edwards taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Laser base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Harrison Bader, the next twin up to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one is in for a strike. Clement stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Misses, and the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right through there, got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low. Out to short. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians 3 and the Twins 2. Back here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Topa back to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Topa, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Going to bring up JT Realmuto. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. Right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And Realmuto is out. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
One away with a runner at third. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That's a slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Altuve, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Buxton on third. Bazzana at first. One gone. And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2 stays alive. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Runners are at the corners, one away. Double play ball to second. Over to Castro for one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, two outs, inning over. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. Ninth inning coming up. Guardians 3 and the Twins 2. Here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And that's outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Ramirez sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. That misses, and that is ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Grounds one to short. Edwards fires to first in time. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. fouls one off out of play back to our left. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Twins get one on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Center field. Doyle has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there. Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch in the dirt.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. Set down on strikes. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they make short work of them there. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back on to extra innings. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And that is out of play. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Pickoff move to second. Taylor back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next pitch is outside.
No, ball.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch just misses. And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the
1-1.
slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
No,
Just misses
That's a ball.
there.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Buxton has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tyrone Taylor. He'll be out in left field. Brock Stewart into the game.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Cody Bellinger, a critical at bat in this game for him. Ball one there.
Ball.
Winning run stands at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your bait.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So now a pinch hitter, Gabriel Moreno. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Pitch misses there. Ball one. So they're all loaded up. That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Popped up. Clement drops into the glove, and there's two away. To third now, but he's able to get back in, so just one out of the play.
Number 37.
Now the left fielder, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Winning run at third, 2 down. Next offering upstairs. Outside.
2-2.
In the air, right field. Walner gives chase, long run, and that will end the inning. 3 left for the Guardians, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Staying in the game on defense, Gabriel Moreno. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And welcome back to the ballpark. 11th inning set to get underway. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Brenton Doyle. Clase back to work. Fought off foul. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Emmanuel Clase won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, Devin Williams.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses inside. And the throw out of third. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
So up next, Willie Castro. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Williams, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the catch, and that is that. We're in extras here. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Altuve. Up the middle, Clement throws to first in time, and they get Altuve for the out. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
That one lifted to left. Taylor moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. In comes the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
For 4-3 our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.